Hello, it's Dan. Welcome to my live stream. Been a while since I've streamed, because I kind of ran out of content. Well, not really, live stream content. I do have some things lined up for videos, which I do want to make more. So, but I found something that I can live stream. You can tell from the title. Now, what I'm going to be working on is out of order in terms of how I'm doing things. What I'm going to be working on is going to be planned for video. I have everything shot, I just need to edit it, but I guess you're getting a sneak preview of what I'm going to be making. So on Odin's last live stream, which was yesterday, we were playing with his scaled up Lego pieces, and there was a really good reason for that. And he's right here. This is my scaled up Lego minifig, or Maxifig. It's big. This is what I have been working on in terms of putting a video out, and this is what I brought to Odin's live stream yesterday. I think it's so cool. It's just a big Lego. Big Lego's fun. So, yeah, especially if you have a minifig. It's crazy. Well, not mini, but yeah. James Allen, hello. Hi, Dan. Nice job making Odin fangirl. That was funny. Yeah. Yeah. I knew he'd get a kick out of it. And I did give him some plans, patterns, and some notes on how to make one of these so he can make one himself. He had mentioned a number of times that he wanted to do this. So I just thought I would give it a shot. On the way. And yeah, it wasn't that bad of a build. There are certain things I needed to figure out, but I'll go into more detail on that in the video when I get around to editing it. There's a good amount of footage shot, so hopefully it won't be that long of a video. But yeah, so two reasons I brought this to his live stream. One, I knew he'd love it. That's a given. He's a bigger Lego freak than I am. And yeah, got a kick out of it. Everyone on the stream who watched the stream yesterday got to see it. The second reason, I wanted to see how compatible this was to his Lego pieces, and for the most part it was. There are some differences, the main one being that his Lego bumps are about 58 millimeters in diameter, and mine are 60. So if you watch that stream again, we have a tough time putting things on this figure, putting Odin's pieces on. So those are some of the fixes I'm going to be doing tonight. If you see in the live stream when Felicia was trying to make it walk, it just bent over like that. Because the leg joints aren't that tight. There's ways I can tighten them. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing some fixes on this guy, making him more compatible with Odin's Lego pieces. The hands I'll probably leave alone because you can always just squeeze them, so they'll tighten up. So that's no big deal. So, to go about making this more compatible to Odin's scaled up Lego pieces, anything or yeah, anything that is Lego bump, stud, or hole, I'm gonna be working on to make it more compatible to his pieces. So let me I know I will need it's cooler today as opposed to last week where we actually touched 90s. It's in the 60s now out of nowhere. That's why I'm wearing long sleeve. I'm actually shivering a little bit because it cooled down and I'm drinking full Gatorade. So okay. So his bumps were 58 millimeters. What I used now I'm revealing stuff that I used in the video on how I made things. I use this for my Lego bumps. This is 54 millimeters in diameter. So it just needs 4 more millimeters. So that's 2 millimeter foam wrapped around this. Then that should work just fine. Because, you know, you wrap it on both sides, you get 2 here, 2 all around, and you get the diameter. So that should come out to the right diameter. 58 millimeters. When I made mine, I wrapped it twice with 2 millimeter foam, bringing it to 60, which was too big for Odin stuff. So, I mean, it's compatible with the figure, obviously, but I want it to work with his as well. You know, keep it all Odin scale, which, by the way, is 12.92 to 1 if you want to bother making scaled up Lego pieces. So now I'm going to be working on this, cutting, hacking, whatever I need to do. I'll be replacing some things on here. So, for the legs, I was thinking of just making a new set of legs, like a brand new set. These holes are too big. Take these legs apart. Yonlith. Yay, hi Dan. Hello. I know it's been a while since I've streamed, not since I've heard from you, because you were on Odin's stream yesterday, so. It looks so cool. Like it's legit. It looks legit like the Lego piece. So it's crazy. We got the legs, I got the head, and for the body, I'll need to make a new neck stud. So I can pull up the arms. I might need to sand more on the PVC. They move, but it's kind of tight. I did try lubing it with some silicone grease or oil. RC radio control shock oil, because I have a bunch of that. And it's silicone, so it's kind of a lube. Yeah, I might just sand those more. Okay. Trying to think of where to put stuff because my area got messier again. You can't see it, but right here is just a pile of foam and cardboard. Foam bits and cardboard. I'll just put those there. Youngleth, okay, now I can give you the official measurements for the Lego Darth Vader clock. It's 6.3 inches wide, 9.25 inches high, and 5.12 inches in depth. I found out the leg connectors have smaller inner connectors to friction fit the hips into the legs. Yeah, you mentioned something about that, like how it's connected. But I'm not too concerned about how things are connected in terms of making it accurate to Lego. It just needs to go together and work. That's all I'm concerned about. For example, on the hands, I bored this in or to 1 inch deep. It should be more, but why bother? You know, this part here should be longer, but again, why bother? It just needs to work. So I need to make that now. I'm very picky. I'm picky as well, but in terms of what you can see, in terms of like the inner mechanisms and stuff, well, I guess you can see it when you look through the Lego, the hole in the back of the leg, but it's fine. It just needs to look the part. I can probably make it look like it, but still function the same. That's how I have it. The Adventures of Alex Stoner. Hey Dan, what's up? How you doing? I am continuing to fool around with Lego. Let's see, did I? Oh, I did. Okay. So on this neck stud, I actually cut a hole into this panel to stick it in to make it more rigid. So, all right. So I need to figure out what I want to work on first. Try not to blind you too much. It's fine. Okay. I'll do some easy stuff first. Start with the head. But yeah, I like Odin's idea of what he said about taking kneeling pad foam, plating it down to the height of a Lego bump, and then just laser cutting a whole bunch of them so that he could just have them, you know, like, oh, I'm making this piece. Like, for example, I made a head, I need a Lego bump. Oh, I made 20, I'll just grab one. Yeah, so that's a very good idea. What was height of this? 25, 26? There's my inaccurate walkie-talkie. 24. Very inaccurate. What is the diameter of these? That's big. Okay. That's a little smaller, but still big. I may make another one that's more accurate. Okay. Younglet, they are called round studs, and if you have questions about official Lego elements are called, I am here. XD. Yeah, I read that. XD. Okay, so where is it? for my bigger knife. Oh, there it is. I find it. Yanlith, I actually auditioned to be a master builder at Legoland, but didn't make it. I was bummed, but I love the process. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. But one thing that Odin had brought up yesterday, and I guess Felicia too, and I've kind of known about it as well. When you do something that you really, really enjoy, you know, it's kind of best to keep that on the side, because get if you get into um if you get into doing what you really enjoy doing and it becomes your job, it can kind of change, you know, like if you're a prop, if you like making props and stuff on the side, and it's really fun, you know, crafting, making things out of your hand, making awesome stuff, and then it becomes a job, you know, you got um deadlines, you got other thing, you know, you have a schedule, you have certain expectations to meet, so it's no longer free time, I guess, or it can no longer be fun because it's now work. So yeah, that can happen. Okay. I think on the top stud is just glued to the surface. Oh, I can't bandsaw it off. Maybe I can use my Ryoba. You know what I should do first before I screw this up? Maybe I should make the replacement bump or stud first, just so I have something, you know. So this cardboard tube is, what did I say? 54 millimeters in diameter, and it is about 2-inch inside diameter. I don't know. Well, this is America. They probably um, label it in inches. 2-inch tube. I don't know. But it's 2-inch inside diameter and 54 millimeters outside. I know I'm using different units, but the goal is to get 58, so that's just one layer of 2 millimeter foam. Then I can stick it on here. Um, oh, okay, I see what I did there. That's probably why it looks taller. Um, dang, I threw away some of my patterns and stuff for the walkie-talkie. Let me see. 23. 23 minus 6, that's 17. And the reason I'm subtracting 6 from it is I plan on topping it with 6 millimeter foam. to bring it back to what did I say? 23? The real Maki. Hi everybody. Hey, how's it going? How's your Epion going? Epion. Epion. You two-headed dragon. Yonlith, I really want to see your Epion. Yeah, me too. I I have seen some Epion cosplays. They are out there. Some of them aren't really like full on suits. So yeah, I can't wait to see how yours is. It's exciting. More Gundams to rule the cons with. And that gives off an odor. Okay. Do I have something? Thought I did. Not. I'll have to use this thing. Thought I just had a dust mask, but I got a full-on respirator, so I guess I'm using this. I just gotta sand this down a bit. Hopefully you can still understand me wearing this. Yeah, there are so many unique Jedi from the Clone Wars. Yes, there are. Loud and clear. Good. I was wondering if my mic would pick up my muffled voice as background noise and mute me. James Allen, hello. You sound just like a jet pilot. The real Maki. I've seen a few Epion Gundam cosplays online, but they're the cute versions. Mine won't be cute. You mean like the Gundam Girl style? Because there's a really good Death Scythe Gundam Girl back then. If you just um Google search Death Scythe Gundam cosplay, she appears. Hers looks really good though. And I think she used foam board. It looks like foam board to me. But it works. It looks really good. Like the parts she made look really good. But again, that is an older cosplay. Where did oh okay. I said I should make the entire stud first, but all I did was make the cardboard ring, and I'm cutting this. Whatever. It's gonna be careful not to scar the actual headpiece, and just get at the cardboard foam. There we go. Nice. So there is a con this weekend in Lodi, California, which is about 15 minutes or so from me, called LodiCon, of all things. Wow. It's a small con. It's only one day, Sunday. Lodi's not that big of a town, but at least they have something like that. It's nice. And Odin will be there, along with Zombie Prevention, also known as Adaptable Gamers on YouTube. They also go by Hire for Hire. Okay, so for the neck ring, I just cut it off. All I'm gonna do is resize this one and then just stick it back on. It's easier that way. So I'm gonna save this, put it right there on my laptop. But yes, LodiCon will be this Sunday. It will be the Death Site's 4th con ever. So it's been to 3 already. It's been to 2 SAC animes, winter and spring. It's been to 1 Stockton con. I think that one was also winter. Yeah, because I was in February. Now it's going to its first LodiCon. And then there is a Stockton Con summer as well. I think it's in January. I won't be going to that. No, July. Sorry, I get my J months mixed up. July, because January is not summer unless you're on the southern hemisphere. But that one is in July. I probably won't go to that one. So the next con after this one will be SAC Anime Summer. That is in early September. That one I will be looking forward to. The real Malky sounds like fun. Yeah, it is. Not gonna lie. Um, Thinking about all these cons and going to them, it's starting to feel like work. But once I'm there and I'm all settled in or whatever, it's just so much fun. But yeah, like seeing people's reactions to my transformer. You're gonna get that a lot too, the real monkey. Not just because, I mean, mainly because no one really, there's people who don't know what a Gundam is. But also those who know what the Epion is, the Epion is somewhat of a transformer. So they're not that far, they're not that wrong if they call it a transformer. So, which reminds me, I want to make a sign that says, I am not a transformer. You know, while I'm wearing the death scythe, I'm just holding it. So, by the way, if you watch my Sack Anime Spring video, and at the end, you see the guy saying "nice transformer" as he's looking at my suit. That is my nephew-in-law, and I told him to do that. So that was staged, and that's fine because I actually get that a lot for real from people. So I told him to do that. Like, hey, go over there, come up, look like you're checking this out, and then just say, hey, nice transformer. So that's what he did. Young, let these kids need a lesson, yeah. I still remember that girl that came up to me so excited, wanting a picture of the Death Scythe. Takes a picture, and then when afterwards she goes, "Oh my god, my brother's gonna love this. He loves Transformers so much." Yeah, you're gonna get that as well. Sad and unfortunate, but yeah. And I did mention this, or Felicia read my comment on the second to last stream that they had. Yes, someone was, well, they didn't call me directly. They didn't say it to me directly, but they were guessing or whatever on their own. They thought I was Megatron. It's like I overheard that as I walked by because I can hear very well in the helmet. It's got huge vents right here that are open for my ears. And then when sound goes in there, it bounces around in the helmet and kind of echoes, which amplifies the sound for me to hear better, to be honest. So, but yeah, so I heard that. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? As I walked by them. Yeah, it's sad that they don't know Transformers either. I know the last Load Icon I went, where is it? Anyway, I made a Starscream head. I was getting called Megatron. Yeah. What are you gonna do? Nerds can't even be nerds right. The Adventures of Alex Stoner and I. Oh, hey Dan, to let you know, I have 2 Lego cases hanging on my wall with minifigures in them. Oh, nice. That's something you should mention to Odin, actually, because he's all about the minifigs. But yeah, that's really cool. And I have a Lego Avengers Tower, sorry, that I built in a couple Batmobiles from Batman and Joker vehicle. Oh, okay. That's cool. Lego, Lego, Lego. Like seeing those Lego Instagram reels. Like, where does all my money go? Then they show them their whole Lego room. Crazy. The reason I'm using super glue instead, just to speed things up, you know, get shit done. Young Lith, if I saw you, I would give you a hug. That's fine. If I'm in the suit, just place your arms around me if you can. Don't run up and shove on me. So I don't want to fall. And speaking of which, after the live stream at Odin's yesterday, we went to lunch and he had mentioned to me that Joe has fallen in the Gundam suit. Yeah, he actually did fall once in the suit. Fortunately, the only thing that was damaged, according to what he said, was one of the knee joints. Nothing really like superficial with the body, arms, or whatever, or legs. He did. I think he said he was ended up like on his knees or something, and those, that's soft foam. So I don't know. Last time I saw the Gundam, it looked fine to me. And that just shows like how good of repair work they can do. But yeah, he probably caught himself, arms forward. I can do that, um, because I want to save the body for the most part. It's got that point that sticks out so far, like 1 foot. So I want to be able to save that. But what he ended up falling, or how he fell, according to what Odin told me, was those ropes or whatever, or velvet ropes, um, or like lines or whatever for queuing. um, there was no one in the line, but the ropes were there. Joe didn't see them, and he ended up like tripping on them, stumbling into them. But yeah, scary. I almost fell in the death scythe at Sac Anime Spring. Now on carpet, the feet have so much grip. So much so that if I don't walk properly, if I don't lift my feet and I shuffle, it'll catch and then I'll stumble and possibly fall. That's what happened. I was looking around, like, because I was walking through the vendors looking around. I was looking for Gunpla. But yeah, I was walking around. I didn't lift my foot. I ended up stumbling a bit. I tried to save myself, like, correct, but I found out that wasn't working. And I was going forward and starting to go down. So I just I just took the scythe because at least it's a nice staff weapon. I just took it, I just jammed it, crammed it into the ground hard in front of me and saved myself. Yeah. At least there's that. It's over there. Can't see it, but yeah. At least there's the scythe. All right. Got my bumps here. Studs. The difference? 2 layers of 2mm foam. 1 layer of 2mm foam. This ended up being about 62 millimeters, which was too big. And this is 58. This is where I want it to be. So, yay. I'll just go there. Let me clean this up a bit. It's weird because it looks small. Maybe I'm just used to this one. Let me see. Yes, I did eyeball this when I put this on. So I am doing the same thing. I don't recommend it, but if you're capable of doing it, then go ahead. Screw it, I have a hole in the middle. And actually mark it. Now I can draw the circle. That's actually, well, so I still don't know what I'm gonna be doing with this Maxifig, with this scaled up Lego fig. Because there are so many things you can do. So you have so many options. Stick a 1, 2, 3 block on it. You know, that screams, I'm not streaming at something you're doing, but I'm just size. I get it. You just need to let stuff out. Just expend it, let it out. I get it. How much did it cost to you to buy that India stone? What India stone? I mean, this stone? There's only stone here. Or are you referring to something else? Those are big. So for these, I'll probably just cut them off of here and then shave them down a bit. However, they do kind of stretch the body when I put it on here. So, yeah, that's called an India stone for sanding grids. Okay. I don't know. I got this a while back. This is old. It's all dirty and stuff. No, I forgot how much that cost. I got it on Amazon. So that's how much it cost. Amazon. There's the noise I want. The squeak means you're cutting in between your foam pieces, right on the seam. So you want to hear that if you're trying to cut your foam pieces apart at the seam. If you don't hear a squeak, then you're just cutting through your foam. I got those off. Need to clean this up, which means sanding drum. Need to become a fighter pilot again. I love that sound. Okay. So this needs a little bit of trimming. Try to get it down to 58. Mm. The Adventures of Alex Stoner. Hey Dan, I subscribed to your channel, your YouTube channel, just so you know. Yeah, I heard yesterday, I think they mentioned that you subscribed. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Adventures of Alex Stoner. If you saw any of my videos, I hope you like them. Yeah, I'll check your channel out. I will take a look and see what you got. One YouTuber to another. Hmm. Does this mean I get to laugh more? You always have permission to laugh. Just laugh, it's fine. Well, that still fits in nicely. Good. It better. You better fit. Yelling at your project, at your pieces. So this one ended up being a bit weird because I found out my saw blade was not my table was not at 90. So it tapers a bit at the bottom. But that's fine because um I'll need better connection at the top or so. I guess the bottom for the body, but whatever. All right. Let me. And I was working on the head, and all of a sudden I'm just working on this. I'm not even done with the head yet. I still need to do the ring for the neck, which is should be easy. It's just resizing it. So I can super glue these on. Something. Okay. To fine tune my positioning a bit better on here. see, where did the neck ring go? I don't see it. If I have to make another one, it's fine. It's just 10mm foam that I just need to size to this stud. But that's a bummer. Oh, well, that's okay. I can make a new one. That's better. Okay. So it fits. It's a bit looser because they're smaller, but that's all right. The way they were before, they were actually bulging out the body. So I may add some strips of 3mm Sintra inside here, because this is just one flap of craft foam and it's flimsy. Just so it'll hold its shape better and possibly fit the smaller pegs better. Yeah, I seem to have misplaced the neck ring. That sucks. The time when, oh, it was on my laptop, right where I just remembered I put it there. Okay. You know, that because on the inside of the torso there are supports. Yeah, and also it's made of ABS. This is made of foam, which is very soft. So there's that too. So for the neck, I'm just gonna split it and then figure out how much I need to cut off. A little more. I think that'll work. It's the best way to use a super glue activator. Put super glue on one end, then you put the activator on the other end, and you just stick it together. Okay. Oop, just right there. Now on this head, the way I made it, only the neck ring was holding it onto the stud. This is cut big. I'm wondering if I should change that so that it's not just this holding onto it. But at least this will fit over the stud now. The new shrunken down, more Odin scale accurate stud. I kind of did just hack this hole. So maybe not. But I do need to move on to replacing this stud, which will take some doing to remove. Because the cardboard part is actually inside the top panel. I cut a hole in the top panel, as well as added another piece of foam in there to thicken it, making it sturdier. So I'll try to not destroy it that much. We'll see. I cut the foam free. Let me see. Okay, it's coming out. Just working it all the way around carefully, one bit at a time. Oh, there we go. It's ripping out now. I'm breaking his neck. There we go. There's a hole I made for that. Whew. Okay. So, how tall were you? I am getting 70. 3. So 73, that's 67 plus 12. So 79 millimeters of this. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but that's just the size I had it. I'm just putting it at the size I had it, make it easier. I mean, it might change when I cut it out, and that's fine. Just as long as I have a little more than what I need. So what I'm doing to draw the line all around this is I measure it, mark it, then I just use something to hold this in, but I'm not resting it fully on there. I'm still having to tilt it. It's just to give me something to brace it with my hand. Then I just grip the whole thing, hold it in place so it doesn't move, and I just spin the tube around it and draw the line. So you don't necessarily have to have something that's the exact height, because you most likely never will. You just need to grip it tight enough where your pencil won't move. Okay. So I just need a cap, which I have a piece here, which is just enough. Jeez. Maybe I should use something bigger, a little bigger. Just to ensure that it will cover. What about this one? Yeah, this will work. There we go. Okay. Glue that onto the tube. Trying to figure out which end I should use. I think this end. All right. Let that get set so I can sand it down, then wrap it in 2 mil foam, put it back on the body, and be happy. That's ready to go with the sanding drum. It's good. All right. So now, got that. So how much of this do I need? 73-ish. Okay. I think. Yeah, that's gonna be enough. Make sure I have enough foam. Yeah, yesterday on Odin's live stream, he's talking to me about running kneeling pad foam through a planer. I've done that, but I used a hand planer. Same thing, electric hand planer, and it does work. It's messy because all your foam bits are all your all the foam scraps are just spitting out of the planer, but it works. The weird thing is, when I was doing the kneeling pad foam for the Gundam feet, I used the planer to remove the texture that comes on it. It was weird because it's like the foam, or how it's manufactured, when you run it through a planer, it's directional, because I was doing passes back and forth on it, and one way would be nice and smooth, the other way would be like chewed up. So it could be that it is directional. It doesn't look like it, but like maybe it's maybe the foam is extruded in a certain direction or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, one way was fine, and the other way wasn't. Ended up looking all chewed up and stuff. For this, I think I'm going to use contact cement because it's a big, flimsy piece. And I joined the glue pot gang. I have a glue pot now. If you had what the foam, you wouldn't have the problem. I think Odin will make his minifig out of what the foam. That would be ideal. Since you want it to be solid, well, more solid than normal craft foam. So yeah, that makes sense. Sidefox 325. How you doing? I thought I was about to see the Lego build. No, I'm just doing touch-ups on the figure. Well, not really. Yeah. Actually, no, not really touch-ups. Corrections. The main thing, my Lego studs being a bit too big. I want them to be more compatible with Odin's pieces, so I'm redoing those bits. I already resized the head stud right here. I resized these. And right now, let's see. Right now I'm doing the neck that attaches to the body. I already did the neck ring that attaches to the head. I want to get this on first because I'm going to use that to put this onto the head. You know, slip it over the neck stud and then put this on. So that's how I did it before. So I'm going to do it that way again. Yee. Sidebox. Fixing the issue before you add the finished piece. Looks great. Thank you. Yeah, before I decide to finish things off with it. So I'm just waiting for that to get set and dry. So I'm looking at the picture that Neonla sent me through Odin Makes, no, through Discord, not Odin Makes, Discord. Is that a newer minifig body? Because, well, the one that I was using, that was from the 90s, and it just looked like this with these. These actually run further into the body, but I just stopped it right there because I didn't really need all of it. Which reminds me, I should, let's see, do I have a piece, something? I'll just cut some cincher out so I can use it to brace the inside of the body. Maybe just some strips that are I'll do this one. Let's see. I'll do 2 inches. Yeah, the body is a bit newer because it's light bluish gray instead of the yellowish gray torso. Okay. Yeah, it looks quite different than the older pigs. So when my video on this build comes out and you want to do it that way, feel free. Whatever. However you want to do it, just as long as it's one of the ways that Lego did it. See, I don't need that much of it. Let's play some jams. So it's not just a quiet ass stream. I'm on a rolling chair or stool, so when I was cutting this, I was pulling myself forward. The older minifigs are prone to cracking. Yeah, that's true. I've had a few that happening. I'll have to buy a ruler with metric units. You don't have one? Well, all of my rulers have either or. I did buy a clear ruler recently, though, that just has inches. But the different kinds of... the different breakdown of inches. Like more variety. But it's still inches. What is easier, millimeters or centimeters? I'm used to millimeters. I understand millimeters more. I have more miles with millimeters compared to centimeters. Just a little bit of this. Yeah, the inches to millimeter converter or number 25.4. That's engraved in stone in my head. That's the number I will never ever forget. Forget a lot of other things, but I won't forget that number. Okay, so I got the neck stud. Let's fit into there. JC Introductions. What up? Welcome to my live stream. I am working on my scaled up Lego figure. Doing some corrections on it so it's more catered to Odin, the pieces that Odin Makes made. Let me slap it together for you real quick so you can see how it looks like all together. It's already looking like it. Then I have yet to put on the neck ring. I still need to clean up the head. And there's the head. Fully articulated. Sorry, Jobby, no waist swivel on this one. Bubblehead. All right, the neck isn't on yet. Arms off. Let me clean this up. I need my sanding stone, not drum. Okay. Okay. Let's get this glued on. I'll just stick my hand in there with those triangles in there. They claw at me. All right. Get over that. Enough. Maybe. I'm gonna add some 2 milliliter craft foam on the inside of the head here, just to thicken it up some. Fox, you should make a female counterparts. Well, right now it's either or, so it could be anything. It can even be a monster. Yanlith, I'm so proud of you, Dan. I can't wait to see what you make out of this, and I have some custom minifig templates if you want me to share them. I got them remade from Armmalt's Brickforge templates. Oh, okay. And thank you. We'll see what I want to do with this. If I can't think of anything to do, I'll probably just do a... Probably just make it me. Let's see. Okay, that adds a little bit. That's good. Mm. Just add some more. I got some 1 millimeter self-adhesive foam. I'm gonna stick onto here. There we go. I'm gonna be so annoying. Like when you have a soft drink at a restaurant and you take the straw and go up and down with it, it makes that noise. Like, stop it! Stop what? Okay, so now I got the neck ring on there. I'm gonna put some glue on it. Hopefully I don't glue the neck ring to the neck. I'm gonna be careful where I put the glue. And how much glue. And glob it on. And then it'll smear and go where I don't want it to. I should take it off now. Good. I just want it on the head. So let's put that like that. Okay. Let me add these pieces of Sintra inside the body just to help make it more rigid, to kind of reduce flex. Cyclops. Just wing the glue it. Just wing the glue, it will be fine. Pretty nice and rigid. The legs fell in the garbage bucket. Okay. So I just added some pieces of 3mm cinch on there to stiffen the body up. Let's see, I'm gonna try something. I had these rings of foam that go, show you, that go onto these pipes, just like that, to hold the leg in. I'm wondering if I should glue this to the leg, just to give it more, you know, more of something to hold on to. So let me do that. Let me do that. Took it off because I don't want it to be glued to the pipe. Okay. Oh yeah, that works a lot better. Cool. Still very squeaky. Oops. Oh, that should be fine now. Body's a slightly looser fit now. That's okay. And we got the arms. There you go. So the studs and stuff are now, or should now be at Odin specs. I still have the holes for the legs here. I did talk about making new legs, but I'll see if I can just redo the panels here. Yeah, that should be possible. Instead of redoing the whole thing. But that will be on a different stream. I'm just about done for this one. Look at that. I planned on ending around 8:30 Pacific time, and it is. It's 8:29 right now. Sounds like elephant. It's a noisemaker. It's an instrument. It's a racket. Let's see. I wonder if I can just add some 1mm foam around there. I said I was just about done, and I'm still on it. I'm just trying some stuff out. Yeah, if I decide on what I want to do with this guy, I will maybe see about live streaming it. Okay, that added a bit more bite to it. Let me put some on the other side. I can get the backing off of this. Yeah, it's funny. After Odin's stream, me and him were just looking at this thing and just, discussing things about it. And then it happened several times. We would pause, and he's looking at it and he just says, "It's really cool." This is really cool. Yeah, it was a lot of fun bringing this on the stream. I know I distracted him from the build. Already feel that has a bit more friction. There you go. Look at that. I just added some 1mm foam inside, thickening it to 2mm, and that ain't coming off now. Well, it's harder to come off. The head was coming off. Right. Whee! Yonle, thanks for taking us along this build and can't wait to see what else you make. It's a good thing it was you who made this first so Odin can think up his plans. Well, if Odin made it first, that would be probably more ideal for everyone. You know, he is the expert. He is the guy. So, and who am I? You know, I'm just Dan who does junk. The Adventures of Alex Stoner. That looks amazing, Dan. Thank you. It was a really fun build. And I told Odin, um, that my patterns and stuff may be different in terms of anything pertaining to a stud or hole. So I told him, do what you can to keep it at your scale and your measurements, because you already have that. So it works with your stuff. And that's what I was doing here tonight. I wanted this guy to work with Odin's stuff. So it's getting there. All that's left really are the leg holes here. How big are they? Where's my measuring device? Here it is. So, I made new studs to be Odin's size for his Lego studs. That comes out to be about 58 millimeters. This hole, 62. This one, 64. This one, 66.6. 666. And this one, 64. Where the hell was my brain? Huh. Okay. And the new neck hole, 58. Okay. Yeah. I do need to resize those. And like I said, I might just I can either add foam and then just sand it away to be the size. I can see how that can be doable, or just redo the whole panel back here. I made a template for it. I will be providing the same pattern and template and instructions, written instructions that I gave Odin for this figure. The link will be in the description of the video that will be of this figure. I will make corrections to it so you don't have to go through what I'm doing right now. This is the prototype. This is RX-78-1, okay? I should paint it as such. It's got the white and black and needs some red. Yeah, so this is the prototype. Yonla, thanks for the laugh. Yeah. You should redo the whole panel, to be honest. Yeah, it'll be easier. It'll be cleaner as well to do that. So I'll just cut this away. Probably just to here. There's a seam here because the way I made this, you can make it in just one continuous piece. But I might cut it. Well, I have to cut it past this hole. So it'll probably be at the very top here. But yeah, from the very top here all the way down to the heel is what I will redo on this. And that should be fine. I still have this. This is from Odin Makes walkie-talkie pattern. He included 1x2 tile pattern. And I was using this a lot, and apparently I didn't use it right because my holes are big. What the hell? I don't know. It could have been that at one of the days I was building this, well, with the legs, I probably wasn't all there. So, yeah. But yeah, I'll be fixing the legs on the next stream. And then I'll see what else I want to do with this in terms of actually finishing it. So, yeah, that's going to be it for this live stream. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. This thing is so cool and a lot of fun. I'll probably find some way to stiffen the joints more, because when it was holding Odin's props, it couldn't hold the arms up. But the joints I have here, it's just PVC pipe in a hole. So of course it's not gonna grip that well. So, and it's all foam. Excuse me. So you hold on to this, whatever this is. No, it's too big. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this build. Thanks for joining. You'll be seeing this guy a few more times, I'm sure, as I continue working on it, figuring out what I want to do with it as well. And I'll take you on that process with me, take you on the journey. Hey, I found a walkie-talkie that he can hold. Look how small it is. So yeah, thanks for joining me on this stream. Look forward to the build video on this. I still have to edit that. I have everything shot, and this is the finished product in the video. It's not like done up or anything. It's just to get to this, because once you're here, you have a lot of options to finish this guy off however you want. So, chances are you'll be making multiples of certain parts, you know, because you want to interchange things and make it different. So, you know, different bodies, legs, arms, maybe even heads with different faces. So, and then you'll start blaming me, like, look what you made me do. I have all these Lego huge fig pieces now. But yeah, this is the finished product of the build. So, yeah, thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Can you click the mouse? No.